If you want to sell courses on Whop, set everything up the right way so your course, your subscription, and your storefront all work together smoothly. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact process step by step, from opening your course editor to setting drip access, creating a paid recurring subscription, and preparing your store for Whop Discover. If this helps, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more practical tutorials like this one. First, let's get into your course editor. Start on your home feed and look at the left-hand navigation sidebar. Find your Whop business and click it. If you don't see it right away, click Dashboard to switch over to your merchant panel. Once you're in the correct area, look at the top left where your business name appears. Click it, and if needed, use the up and down arrows to switch to the right business. Click the name again so you're sure you're viewing the admin panel. From there, open your Courses app in the left-hand menu and select your active course. Now that you're inside the course, it's time to configure how members will access your lessons. Click the specific lesson you want to restrict. For example, if you want Month 2 content to unlock later, select that lesson directly. On the right-hand side, you'll see the Lesson Field panel. Scroll down past the text box and file attachments until you reach the Settings section. This is where the real access control happens. Turn Drip Feed on. This lets you release content over time instead of giving everything away immediately. Then set it by days since joining. This means the member needs to be subscribed for a certain number of days before the lesson unlocks. So if you want Month 2 material to open after 30 days, enter 30. If you want Month 3 material to unlock after 60 days, enter 60. For immediate access lessons, leave the drip toggle off so those lessons are available right away. If you want to make the course even more structured, you can also turn on prerequisites. This optional progression lock forces the user to complete the previous lesson before the next lesson becomes available. That's great if your course builds step by step and you want people to follow the exact order you designed. Once your settings are correct, click Save Changes in the top right next to the Copy Link button. Always save before moving on, because it keeps your access timing locked in place. Next, let's connect the course to a paid subscription product. This is what actually lets you charge members monthly while giving them access to the course. Go back to the top left admin panel, click Home, and navigate to the preview page. On the home page preview, look for the product's label. Click the plus icon beside it to create a new product card. Add a clear title and upload a clean cover graphic so your offer looks professional and easy to understand. Now set up the pricing plan first. Choose Paid, then select Recurring Subscription as your payment type. This is the option you want if you're charging members every month, and to your monthly fee, like $29 per month, and confirm your billing period. Once that's done, click Continue. After the pricing is locked in, the editor will move you into the configuration phase. Scroll down to the app list and locate your Courses app. Toggle it on so that every subscriber who buys the product automatically gets classroom access. This is the connection point between your subscription and your course delivery. Once it's enabled, click Create. That's the step that publishes the product structure and makes everything work together behind the scenes. After your product is created, grab your checkout link. You do not need to dig through finance tabs for this. Your fresh checkout link should appear right in your main dashboard next to the product card. Copy that URL and save it somewhere safe. This is the link you'll share with buyers, post in your bio, place in your landing pages, or send in your marketing campaigns. Now, let's talk about getting into Whop Discover. If you want organic traffic from Whop's marketplace, your storefront needs to pass their metadata checklist. This part is important because it helps your product get reviewed and shown properly on the platform. Before you hit Submit, make sure you've completed all 5 of these pieces in your store editor. First, upload a business logo. Use a high-quality square avatar that clearly represents your brand. Second, update your business title. Make it clean, optimized, and easy to understand so people know what your community or course is about. Third, write a strong product headline. Keep it punchy and specific, with one sentence that explains exactly what the customer gets. Fourth, improve your product description. This should be a full breakdown of the curriculum, the value, and the outcomes your students can expect. Don't keep it vague, be clear about what the course covers and why it matters. Fifth, add product media. Use engaging visuals, promo banners, screenshots, or video trailers that show off your dashboard and make the offer feel real and trustworthy. If you complete those steps properly, you'll be in a much stronger position to sell courses on Whop, collect recurring payments, and give your members the right access at the right time. That means a cleaner setup for you and a better experience for your customers. If this tutorial helped, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you want more step-by-step guides on Whop, subscriptions, and digital product setup, keep watching, because I've got more tutorials coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.